Hello. It's good to see you. Today we have a lot of stuff from Aldi, and I will tell you what all of this is for. A lot of the local food banks are begging for donations, whether it's food or money, and I'm going to be donating all of this to one of the local food banks. But I wanted to show you all the great stuff I got. And everything I'm going to show you today, I purchased all at once. Look at this receipt. And in addition to everything I'm going to show you, I also got a $10 pack of chicken breasts that I'm going to make for dinner tonight. And I got some cereal for us and some milk and flour tortillas. That is in addition to everything I'm going to show you. And everything here was a grand total of $165.40. Which I think is a tremendous deal, especially these days. If you've been grocery shopping lately, Aldi has gone up. I mean, their prices have gone up. But even so, I think, especially now, this is a tremendous bargain for less than $170. So we're going to take a look at everything. Now, the food banks do have certain things that they ask for. Some things they don't take. They don't take things that need to be refrigerated. Well, some do under certain circumstances. They prefer canned goods, non-perishable items, nothing in a glass container like a glass jar or something like that. So I tried to avoid glass jars or anything that was perishable. And I tried to get a lot of the stuff that they had on the list of things that they like to get, things that people really want and need. So let's take a look. There's a lot here. Now, like normal, I'm going to start out with the crinkly items first. I tried to do the crinkly items first so that later on in the video you won't have a loud crinkle that disturbs you if you're trying to sleep or anything like that. I try to do them right off the bat, right up top. Every now and then I forget one, but I try to do them all in the beginning. Now it is fall, so you may hear some leaf blowers outside. It's just the nature of living in suburbia in the fall. I thought something like this would be nice. Now this is whole grain granola, and this is just like your basic granola from Millville. You can see here the opening. You can look at it through this little clear window. Millville is an Aldi brand, and they do a lot of like breakfast stuff like cereal and things like that. This particular granola contains oats, raisins, almonds, and honey. And it looks really good. This is a 14-ounce bag of granola. And up here, you're going to see that you have these little notches. And you can tear this top off. And it has a resealable top. So you can get out what you want. You don't have to put it in a separate container or anything. You get out what you want and you can just seal it right back up at the top. So yeah, I have never tried this particular kind, but I have had some of the other Millville granolas and I think they're really good. We have a second bag of granola here. Now this is also from Millville. This one is a beautiful, like a Carolina blue. It's a really nice light blue. Now the difference with this one is it only has the oats, almonds, and honey. It does not have raisins in it. But it's also 14 ounces and it's resealable. And it points out some interesting stuff on the back. It has it's more than just a bowl of cereal. You can put it over yogurt or fresh fruit. You can mix it with your oatmeal. You could replace breadcrumbs for stuffing. You could add it to smoothies. You could top a salad with it or bake it into muffins or bread. Add it to milk and take it to go. So it's a very versatile food. You could just eat it like it is, or you could add it to other stuff. So it's really great. It's very filling. It has very low sodium, 4 grams of fiber per serving, no cholesterol. Yeah, and it has 6 grams of protein. So not bad. Personally, I like granola as a snack. Every now and then, I just like to have some as a snack. I also picked up some different little pouches of items like this rice right here. This is from Earthly Grains, and that is another Aldi brand. This is microwavable white rice. It's already cooked, and my younger son loves this particular type, so I thought I would pick up some of this to go to the food bank. It's basmati. I may be saying that wrong, but it's a BPA-free package, and this rice is ready in 90 seconds. So this is a great little convenient item. It's just like a single serving of rice in here, or one use. It's 8.8 ounces of rice. So this stuff is great. It's great if you want to just eat it by itself or add it to something. That way, it's already ready. All you have to do basically is just heat it up. Now this is from Simply Nature, but it's the same concept. This is an organic 90-second quinoa and brown rice mix. It's a blend of organic brown rice, organic red quinoa, and organic garlic. It's cholesterol-free and vegan. And what you do is, there are these little notches in it. You just open it halfway, and you just pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds, and it's ready. So this is just another little quick convenience food here that you could just eat by itself, or you could add it to something. I love these little pouches because they're great. If you're making dinner and you just want something to add really quickly, you just take one of these out, and these are good for years. This one is good until June of 2024. So, and they're small, they don't take up a lot of room, and they're just great. From Earthly Grains also, we have this 90-second microwavable white rice with a roasted chicken flavor with herbs and carrots. It says here that it has no artificial flavors and no certified synthetic colors. Personally, this is my favorite of all these pouches of rice products. I really love this one. It's so good. I used to eat these just by themselves. I don't really eat them anymore. They do have quite a bit of sodium in them, so it's not something I would eat very often. But I just thought this would be something, to add to my donations. Because again, it's very convenient, and it's actually really good. And then for pouches, this is the last pouch I have here. This is from Earthly Grains again, 90-second long grain and wild rice with herbs and seasoning. This one looks really good too. Oh my gosh. So it's pre-seasoned, so you could just eat it like it is. Of course, you can always add other stuff to it if you want to. But it already has herbs and seasoning in it. So you just heat it up. It's already cooked. You just heat it up for 90 seconds, dump it in a bowl, stir it, and eat it. And the next item I have is a 24-ounce container of spaghetti from Pagasa. I don't know how you say that, but they used to have boxes of spaghetti at Aldi, but now this is the way their spaghetti comes. It comes in these plastic, cellophane containers like this. But I wanted to get at least a little bit of pasta. Actually, I think I think I did get one or two other pasta things, but I wanted to just get some regular pasta, just some spaghetti here. So that's 24 ounces. And to go with that, I also got a container of traditional pasta sauce. This is from Reggiano. I don't know. But this is a plastic jar, so it's not a glass jar. This is just a traditional pasta sauce. It's very simple. It doesn't have a lot of crazy stuff in it. It is just a very basic spaghetti sauce. It doesn't have any meat in it or anything like that. And two, just like all the Aldi products, you have the little blue circle on it. That is the Aldi Twice as Nice guarantee, where if you have your receipt and you get it home and you just don't like it, or there's something wrong with it, you can take it back with your receipt and they will give you your money back, and they will give you a comparable item. So it's twice as nice. So you do get your money back, and they will give you something in its place. So it's really great. But yeah, I did make sure that this spaghetti sauce was in a plastic container, because they don't want to get stuff that's like breakable glass jars. Next, from Dakota's Pride, and we're going to see more from them in a bit. These are green lentils, a 16-ounce bag of green lentils. These are great to add to a soup if you're making any kind of soup. You could do all kinds of things with lentils. They're a great source of fiber, and it's just basic lentils, nothing else. There's nothing added to it, no salt, no seasoning, no nothing. So it's just a basic little bag of Dakota's Pride green lentils. And Dakota's Pride is a brand that's an Aldi brand that you will see on a lot of things like lentils and just canned vegetables, and I think mainly like canned beans and things like that. Also from Earthly Grains, I have a simple little 3-pound bag of just white rice. It is gluten-free, cholesterol-free, no trans fats. Extra fancy, it says it's extra fancy, enriched long grain white rice. So they do like to get just, staples like rice and things like that. So I just got a bag of just plain white rice. A 3-pound bag. You can get a lot. You can get a lot of servings out of this bag. I also bought this bag of jasmine rice. Thai fragrant long grain rice imported from Thailand, and this is specially selected, and specially selected is an Aldi thing. It's for like their extra special stuff, like fancy stuff. This bag is great too because it is resealable. Up here it has a resealable bit, so you pull it open and it reseals. So this is actually a 5-pound bag of rice, but it is resealable. The white rice, unfortunately, is not. So once you open it, you're going to have to put it in something. But this one, you could just reseal it if you don't have anything to put it in. So I thought this would be a good thing too. I don't have much crinkly stuff left. This is slightly crinkly. I picked up some little snacks, and these are individual. Like, these are perforated, so you can tear these. And they're just little breadsticks with some cheese dip. This is from Savor It, which is an Aldi brand. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little single servings of these little cheese dip and cracker sticks. And these are really good. I like these. They used to have some that had like little pretzels in them. Those were good too, but they don't have those anymore. But I thought this would be a nice little snack to donate. So my kids used to love these, but they both kind of got to where they don't like them anymore. Now, one thing that they had on the list as a wish list item was coffee. So I picked up some coffee. Now, I don't really know anything about coffee because I don't drink it. At Aldi, they have a bunch of special, fancy, weird coffees. Like, I don't know anything about them. So I just got some basic coffee, and I like this because it has a top on it, so if you don't have anything to put it in, it has a seal in here, of course. But once you open it, you can just use this. This is just your storage canister right here. And this is Beaumont coffee, and that is an Aldi thing. You see it has a little blue circle on the back, and it tells you here how to brew the coffee. It is 11.3 ounces, and it says that it's a medium roast with deep, rich flavor. Now, this is decaf coffee. Mornings are better with Beaumont. So they have these little containers of just decaf coffee. Some people like that. And I also got this one. It's a big one. Now, this is not decaffeinated. This is a classic roast, again from Beaumont Coffee. And this one also has a lid on it, so if you don't have anything to keep your coffee in, you just leave it in here. And this is 30.5 ounces of coffee, and this is also a medium roast with deep, rich flavor. I think basically it's just this with caffeine. So I picked up a couple of things of just some basic coffee. So I know they have all these special roasts and blends and things, but I don't really know anything about them. And also, they're not resealable. Once you open that bag, you really kind of have to have something to put it in. And I was trying to find stuff that was like single use or something that you could reseal and keep it in there, something like that. I tried to stick with that as much as possible. And I also picked up this right here. This is from the Benner Tea Company. And that's an Aldi thing right there. It's a little thing. It is a little container of English breakfast black tea. It's 20 individually wrapped tea bags for a total of 1.6 ounces. And it has this little tab here that you tear off. And then you have this little tab here. And you can close it with this little tab on the top. There's a little slot that you can just put that there and keep it closed, and it gives you your brewing instructions over here, and it even tells you how you can make iced tea. If you want to make iced tea, you can use it for that too. So I didn't want to leave the tea people out. Some people like where they have tea. And raisins. I picked up some California raisins. These are 6 individual packs, little go packs, little easily portable packets of raisins. Each pack is 1 ounce, so you have a total of 6 ounces of raisins from Southern Grove. And now Southern Grove is an Aldi brand, and you're going to see that on a lot of their like peanuts, mixed nuts, things like that. And so we have this nice little package of raisins. And we also have from Lunch Buddies, we have applesauce. And these are individual servings of just plain applesauce made with 100% real fruit. And this is an excellent source of vitamin C. You have 2 stacked together here and here and here for a total of 24 ounces of applesauce. So each one contains 4 ounces of applesauce. And you can see that they have these seals. So they're individually sealed. They don't have to be refrigerated or anything. So they also have applesauce with cinnamon in it, I think. But I just got some of the plain. And I also got just a jar of applesauce. Now this is from Sweet Harvest. Not our Harvest. I'm sure she would not approve of any of this. She would probably think this was terrible. This is a plastic jar. There were several things I kind of wanted to get, but they were in glass jars, so I didn't do that. But this is basically just the same stuff. It's just in a larger jar. This is 24 ounces of just original applesauce. And if you have little kids, you know that a jar like this is not going to last you very long. My kids used to love applesauce when they were little. They don't really like it anymore, though. They kind of outgrew it, I guess. But when they were little, oh, they loved it. And I picked up some canned meat as well from Northern Catch. Northern Catch is an Aldi brand. We have chunk light tuna in water. A lot of these cans don't have pop tops, but unfortunately that's just the way they come. This is a 5-ounce can of just chunk light tuna in water. And I think usually when it's in water, the label is blue like this, or it seems like it typically is. So tuna is a great thing. A can of tuna is a great thing because you can eat it by itself. My older son he'll just get a can of tuna and just eat it with a fork. I don't like tuna, but he'll just eat it with a fork. It's crazy. You could make tuna salad, mix it with a little bit of stuff, make a little bit of tuna salad, put it in a sandwich. You know, you can do a lot of stuff with it. You can add it to a casserole, all kinds of things. So we have our chunk light tuna in water, and we also have chunk light tuna in oil. Now this one has a green label on it, but it's also 5 ounces. So they make the labels different colors so hopefully you don't accidentally grab the wrong one. So this one is just packed in oil instead of water. I don't know what kind of oil, but it's packed in oil of some sort. I have never been a fan of fish, especially tuna. To me, I just don't like it. So I don't know which is better. And I also picked up a can of white premium chunk chicken breast from Brookdale. I think Brookdale that's an Aldi brand that you will see on things. I think they make a chili. They have several different types of canned goods that have the Brookdale name on them. So this is fully cooked. It doesn't have to be cooked. It is packed in water. And you, again, just like the tuna, you can do a lot with a can of chicken like this. You could add it to all kinds of things. You could mix it with a little bit of something, make a little bit of chicken salad. You could eat it right out of the can. You could add it again to like a casserole or, whatever you want to do with it. It's super versatile. And this will keep for a long time. Like this can here that I just bought is good until August of 2025. So, oh, it's great. And let's see, I have a lot of canned goods. Let me show you some of the non-canned stuff first though. We have, this is another Millville item. Look at this. We have instant oatmeal. And this is a variety pack right here. We have different flavors in here. So you can have a bunch of different flavors for your oatmeal. We have 2 maple and brown sugar, 2 apple and cinnamon, 2 cinnamon and spice, 2 peaches and cream, and 2 strawberries and cream. And this box becomes your little dispenser for your oatmeal. You just open it up, and then this little tab here it just tucks into the little thing there. And it's going to hold all of your little packets of oatmeal for you. And these things are so great. All you need is a little bit of water in a bowl and a microwave. It already has everything in it. You don't really have to add anything to it unless you just want to. I mean, these are already like pre-flavored and they have all the stuff in them. So it's so convenient, and it is such a healthy little thing to eat. Oatmeal is just so good for you. I wish I liked it, but I've just never been a fan of oatmeal. My mom used to eat it all the time. I can't do oatmeal. Well, I take that back. I can do it if you put like some maple syrup in it, like a lot. Maybe some brown sugar. Yeah, that's me. And then I also just got a basic 5-pound bag of flour. There, most of the food pantries are always looking for, super basic stuff like this, like flour, sugar. Aldi was completely out of sugar today. They had no sugar at all. No sugar. But they did have flour, so I grabbed a 5-pound bag of flour. This is just all-purpose flour, enriched, bleached, and pre-sifted from Baker's Corner. And Baker's Corner is another Aldi brand. And one of the things that kind of speaks to the efficiency of Aldi, you want to know how they scan everything so fast? If you notice, their items have barcodes all over the place. There's one there. There's not one down here, though. But that way, pretty much any way they grab the item, they can scan it really fast and get you on your way. They're very fast. They don't play around. And this is another little mix that I thought would be a nice thing to have, because you can do a lot with this mix right here. This is from Millville again. They do a lot of the breakfast stuff like cereals and things like that. It is buttermilk, pancake, and waffle mix. You can also make biscuits with this if you modify it a little bit. But it tells you on the box how you make pancakes or waffles, and it's really simple. For pancakes, all you need is some water. You don't need milk or anything like that. Although it does look like for making waffles, you need some oil. So you're going to need 2 tablespoons of oil. But other than that, it's complete. It has everything in here. You don't need a bunch of other ingredients to make it. So this is a 32-ounce box of buttermilk pancake mix. And it looks like you can get 16 servings per container out of here. So that's quite a bit. So yeah, it's just a nice little box of buttermilk pancake and waffle mix. Oh, and I grabbed a box of saltine crackers too. This is another thing that's great. You can eat them with soup by itself. You could crumble them up and put them in stuff. These are from Savorites. You can see that name up here in this corner. Savorites is a brand that you're going to find at Aldi, and it's usually on boxes of crackers and things like that. They have other brands for like cookies and stuff, but a lot of their cracker products, it's going to just have Savorites on it. These are just very simple little saltine crackers. It is a 1-pound box, and inside of here you're going to have 4 sleeves of saltine crackers. And this is a super versatile food, in my opinion. We use it here for everything. You can put crackers in anything. I think that was one of the first things I picked up today. And I also got a container of grits. Now people ask me all the time, what are grits? Grits is dried hominy that's been ground up, and you boil it and it becomes, it looks like this. It's smooth and creamy like this. And this is the quick grits. There are different types of grits. You have your old-fashioned grits that have to boil longer, like 20 minutes. You have quick grits that cook in about 5 minutes, and then you have instant grits that you just add water to and basically just heat it up and they're ready. But these are from Millville again. And again, like the coffee, this is a container all into itself. So you have a seal inside under this lid, and you get out what you need, and then you can just pop this little lid back on and it's going to keep them fresh for you. And they give you the directions here for what, you know, how much you need to add. And really all you have to add is water and whatever else you want to add to it. For me, I like to add, when they're ready, I just add a little bit of salt and a little bit of butter, and that's it. Some people put sugar in their grits. I do not understand people who do that, but some people put sugar in them. Ugh. But they give you stovetop directions and microwave directions, so you can make it either way you want to. It's very quick, very simple, and they're good any time of day. I also got this big thing. Ooh, this is from Millville too. It is a gigantic container of rolled oats. So this is just plain oatmeal. It has nothing added to it. No salt, no sugar, no flavoring or anything. This is just plain oats. And this is a 42-ounce container. And again, it's its own storage container. You have your lid and the seal is under it. And these are quick cook rolled oats with 40 grams of whole grain per serving. And again, they give you your instructions here, how much water to add, how to make them on the stovetop, and how to make them in the microwave. And these are the quick ones, so I think these are ready in, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, probably. In the microwave, it says if you cook them on high, 1.5 to 2 minutes, or until thickened, so it's a little faster that way. About the only way I really like oatmeal is to add it to, like, I add it a lot of times to meatloaf. It's a good filler for a meatloaf. Yeah, that's all right. And I have added them to salmon patties before when I didn't have anything else to go in there. You can just throw a little bit of oatmeal in there too. I also picked up just some basics like ketchup, a container of ketchup. This is a plastic container of ketchup from Berman's, which is another Aldi brand, and it has a little flip cap on it. 38 ounces of ketchup, and ketchup is good on everything. I mean, we go through a lot of ketchup here, so I was just going through the aisle, and then I saw ketchup, and I just grabbed some ketchup. And I also got a container of mustard. This is also Berman's. That is an Aldi brand, and it's just classic yellow mustard, #1 grade mustard seeds, a 20-ounce container of Berman's classic yellow mustard. And I got a container of Duke's mayonnaise. Look at that. This is a plastic jar of Duke's mayonnaise. Now this does have to be refrigerated after it's opened. But it's a 32-ounce container of smooth and creamy Duke's real mayonnaise. And they have the best price in town on Duke's mayonnaise. They really do. They're cheaper than Walmart and everybody. This container here is about $4, which compared to everywhere else is a pretty good deal. So I also got some Duke's mayonnaise. All right, now I have some more canned goods to show you in no particular order. I have some sliced potatoes. This is a simple little can of Happy Harvest sliced potatoes. This is a 15-ounce can right here. So it's just little white potatoes that are just sliced up. And yeah, that's another thing that you can do a lot with that. Now let's see. Oh, yes. And I also have from Simply Nature organic dark red kidney beans. Now these actually do come with the pop top up here. So this is a 15-ounce can of dark red kidney beans. They look lovely. They're a good source of fiber, non-GMO, and USDA organic pretty little dark red kidney beans. Oh, and I also have garbanzo beans or chickpeas. This is another item from Dakota's Pride. This is 15.5 ounces in this can with a non-BPA lining. Yeah. I really did try to get a lot of canned goods because I think that's a popular thing too, and a variety of canned goods as well. So here from Happy Harvest, we have a can of sweet peas with no artificial preservatives or ingredients. And it says here that they were picked and packed the same day. Very nice. And a non-BPA lining. This is a 15-ounce can of sweet peas. Sweet peas. And next we have, these are non-organic, but these are Dakota's Pride dark red kidney beans. These don't have a pop top on them. But this is a 15.5 ounce can of just some really pretty little dark red kidney beans from Dakota's Pride. And from Happy Harvest, we have a can of cut green beans, and it also says that these were picked and packed the same day with no artificial preservatives or ingredients, and a BPA-free liner. And all of these too will include stovetop instructions and microwave instructions. Really all you have to do is heat them up. I mean, you don't really have to like cook them, you know, I guess unless you just want to. Yeah, nice. And this one has a pop top. This is Dakota's Pride, and this is a can of black-eyed peas. Look at that. It's just a simple little can of black-eyed peas. All of their cans have a non-BPA lining inside, and this is a 15.5 ounce can of Dakota's Pride black-eyed peas. I don't know how they decide which ones to put a pop top on. It seems to be random. And Happy Harvest again, we have a can of delicious whole kernel golden sweet corn. And I tell you, I know it's crazy, but every now and then I just want a can of corn, like just like this, just to heat it up and eat it. I'll just sit and eat a can of corn. I don't know why, there's just something very satisfying about it. I'm not crazy about creamed corn, it's okay, but I would just sit and eat a can of corn. I always keep some in the cabinet because every now and then I just want some corn, and I'll just heat it up and eat it just as it is. And here's another Dakota's Pride item. This is a can of pork and beans in tomato sauce. Doesn't appear to be a lot of pork in there. I don't really see a lot. But this is another thing that is very, very simple. You don't really have to cook it. You really just have to heat it up. This is a 16-ounce can, and it contains 3.5 servings. And they do, again, give you the microwave instructions and the stovetop instructions. And this is a very quick thing to just heat and eat. I also have some canned fruits. And from Dakota's Pride, we have cannellini beans. I'm not familiar with those. I don't know what these are. Oh, white kidney beans. So it's white kidney beans. Okay. This is a 15.5 ounce can of just plain white kidney beans. They're like little lima beans. So that again is about 3.5 servings in this can. And it has quite a bit of fiber. It has 5 grams of fiber per serving. That's pretty good. And then I have, let's see. Oh, also from Simply Nature, we have these organic black beans. There's no pop top on this one. This is 15 ounces of just black beans in here, nothing else. Non-GMO, USDA organic black beans from Simply Nature. And Simply Nature is an Aldi brand that You will see usually on things that have very few ingredients, or like it doesn't have like preservatives and a bunch of added stuff in it. It's just a simple food, like just a can of just simple black beans. So it's a good source of fiber and protein. Oh, and I have another can of black beans here. This is Dakota's Pride black beans, and this one does have a pop top on it. Yeah, how about that? So these are not organic. It's not the Simply Nature. These are just the Dakota's Pride black beans. And this is a can of mild chili beans from Dakota's Pride. This is 15.5 ounces with no pop top on it. So it's just mild chili beans. And from Happy Harvest, we have a 3-bean salad. Look at that. It has 3 different types of beans in here. It's like kidney beans, wax beans, and green beans, I would say. That's what it looks like. Kidney bean. Oh, so it says green beans, wax beans, kidney beans. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. And you can see them here. Look how colorful that is. Little 3-bean salad. 15-ounce can with no pop top on it. So I tried to find things that I thought, you could have them by themselves, or you could add them to things, maybe add them to a stew or something like that. Yeah. And I have also from Happy Harvest a can of mixed vegetables. And these are great. You have, looks like lima beans, peas, corn, green beans, carrots, and potatoes in there. It's a nice little mix of vegetables in here. And we have no pop top on this one either. But yeah, this is a nice little mix of all kinds of vegetables in this can. And it's really great to have a lot of stuff like this, especially if you don't have fresh vegetables readily available, which going into the fall and winter is hard to do. So it's good to have these. It's a good source of some better for you food. It's not perfect, but life is not perfect. And so we have, these are canned fruits. I have a can of mandarin oranges here from Sweet Harvest, and this one does have a pop top. Mandarin oranges in light syrup, made from 100% real fruit, excellent source of vitamin C, and non-GMO. And that is a 15-ounce can of just the little mandarin orange slices. And also from Sweet Harvest, we have a can of Bartlett pear slices in heavy syrup. And this was the only way they had pear slices. This is a 15.25 ounce can of just cute little Bartlett pear slices. And again from Sweet Harvest, we have Yellow Cling peach slices in 100% fruit juice. Here we are. No preservatives, fat-free. Little peach slices, and that is 15 ounces for your little can of Happy Harvest peach slices and fruit juice with your pop top. And these cans are always big. This is a 20-ounce can of pineapple slices and 100% pineapple juice, and these are pineapple juice, and these are from Sweet Harvest. They're made from real fruit, which is, that's good. No sugar. I can't believe it says that, made from real fruit. Well, what else would it be made out of? Truck tires? I don't know. No sugar added, but it has an asterisk. What does the asterisk mean? I don't know. Not a low-calorie food. Okay, so it says no sugar added, but that doesn't mean it's a low-calorie food. You have about 4 servings of sliced pineapple in here, and it doesn't have a pop top. This is a big old can of pineapple slices from Sweet Harvest. It's very shiny. It's a very shiny can. I like it. And then I also have some big cans of baked beans. I have 3 flavors of baked beans. I guess it's kind of like Bush's baked beans, but these are from Dakota's Pride. This is country style baked beans. It has a thick, rich sauce with bacon and extra brown sugar. It says it's 98% fat free and high in fiber. And this is a big old 28-ounce can of country style baked beans. And this can, now this is just original baked beans. So they are seasoned with bacon and brown sugar, but I think they have less, they just have less brown sugar. And as you can see, they're not quite the same. Like the country style ones are a little bit darker. I guess it's from that extra brown sugar. So that's just the original Dakota's Pride baked beans. And then I also have this flavor. This is maple and cured bacon baked beans, seasoned with maple syrup, cured bacon, and other natural flavors. If I had to pick one, I think I would go with this one. I like stuff like this with a maple flavor added to it. But they're all 98% fat-free and high in fiber. And this is, yeah, I think they're all 28 ounces. That's a big old can. You know, you could get a lot out of that. Oh, and I also got some salmon from Northern Catch. We have wild Alaska pink salmon. And we did a video not too long ago making salmon patties with these. It's a very simple recipe with just a can of salmon and a couple of eggs and what was it, onions and green peppers added in, and some breadcrumbs. Was it breadcrumbs? I don't remember. I usually use breadcrumbs when I make mine. But yeah, this is a little 14.75 ounce can of salmon, and it's already cooked. So you could add it to something. You can do a lot of things with a can of salmon. You can really stretch a can of salmon and make it go a long way. And we have more. I'm still going. They also like to get peanut butter, and this is a plastic jar. This is a big jar. This is 2 pounds, 8 ounces of Peanut Delight creamy peanut butter, and that is an Aldi brand. And yeah, 7 grams of protein per serving. This gigantic thing of peanut butter. So this is creamy, and I also got a little container of crunchy. They don't have big containers of the crunchy, they just have these smaller ones. This is 18 ounces of Peanut Delight crunchy peanut butter. That also has 7 grams of protein per serving. And I would have gotten some strawberry jam, like if you want to make a sandwich or something, but all their strawberry jams came in glass jars. But I did get from Berry Hill this Concord grape jelly. So maybe if anybody picks this up, they can get this too. They can make like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So this is just Concord grape jelly made with real Concord grapes. This is a 30-ounce jar of Concord grape jelly from Berry Hill. And you see that name on a lot of the jams and jellies and preserves at Aldi. They make some really good ones. Oh, and I got this too. This is also from Berry Hill. It's like Nutella. It's really good. To me, it tastes exactly like Nutella, but it's a lot cheaper. This is another little plastic container of hazelnut spread, and it's made with skim milk and cocoa. And it's Rainforest Alliance People in Nature Cocoa. So that is a 13-ounce container of hazelnut spread, also from Berry Hill. Oh, I missed these. I didn't show you the soup. I got 3 cans of Campbell's Chunky Soup. And this does have a pop top on it. It's very easy. You just heat it up and eat it. This is just a healthy request chicken noodle soup. It's heart healthy. I think it has lower sodium in it as well. So look, it has these big beautiful egg noodles and vegetables and chicken in it. That is an 18.6 ounce can of soup. And we have this one too. This is also 18.6. This is just classic chicken noodle. So it's like the healthy request. I think it just has more sodium in it or something. But yeah, it has a pop top on it too. And I also got beef. It's like a beef stew with country vegetables. It's a little bit thicker, and it has all these vegetables and little bits of beef in it as well. That is also 18.8 ounces. These were 18.6, I think, with a little pop top on it. Now, I forgot to show you the soup. It was right in front of me, but I have more. I picked up this cute little packet of Lance Toast Cheese sandwich crackers. Look at this. There are 4 little packets of these toast cheese crackers in here with 6 little sandwiches in each one. Or sorry, 6 packs of 4 sandwiches. So each one has 4, but there's 6 packs. And so you have these little cheese crackers, little sandwich with peanut butter in the middle. 6.1 ounces. And this again, like the little raisins, the little breadsticks with the cheese dip. It is a great little snack that you can just take with you on the go. Doesn't take up a lot of space. You could put it in your lunch, whatever you want to do. It's very portable and a nice little filling snack. And I purchased 3 boxes of breakfast bars, 3 flavors. These boxes were a little warped, but they were all like that. I looked through all of them and they were all like that. This is from Millville. These are fruit and grain soft baked bars. So it's like the Nutri-Grain breakfast bars. This one is a blueberry flavor, and it says that it's made with real fruit. In this box, you're going to get 8 cereal bars. And the neat thing about these boxes is that when you open them, they become a dispenser for the product. It's perforated here. You can't really see it, but there's a perforation that comes down here and goes across the top, kind of angles this way. You lift this tab and it pulls down, and then you pull this whole tab off, and then you have an opening here, and it's just like your little dispenser for your breakfast bars. So you can just reach in and get out whatever you want. They have no artificial flavors or high fructose corn syrup, no certified synthetic colors or synthetic preservatives. Each bar is 1.3 ounces for a grand total of 10.4 ounces in this box. So these are really good. I also got the same in apple cinnamon flavor, and this box does the same thing. And again, it's made with real fruit, and it has 8 cereal bars in the box for 10.4 ounces total. And we also have strawberry flavored fruit and grain bars made with real fruit. You can see the pretty strawberries here. And you get 8 in here, and this box is also a dispenser. 10.4 ounces total. So we have 3 flavors of breakfast bars. And from Millville also, these are like the Nature Valley granola bars. These are peanut butter flavor. They have a drizzle over the top. These are like those crunchy, like kind of hard granola bars. They're not the chewy ones. Yeah, but you get 12 peanut butter flavored crunchy granola bars in here. And this box also becomes a little dispenser, so you don't have to keep opening it. You have this opening here, and you just reach in and get out whatever you want. So that's the peanut butter flavor. And then I also got just the plain oats and honey flavored granola bars here. So it doesn't have the peanut butter in it. So yeah, these are just the plain oats and honey. And again, you get 12 of these little granola bars in here. I think they come in packs of 2. Yeah, it's a 2-bar pouch. So you're going to have a total of 6 pouches in each of these boxes. And each little pouch is going to have 2 crunchy granola bars in it. And we have from Savor It's mini naturally flavored cheese sandwich crackers. And these are like little tiny Ritz crackers. And they have this cheese filling in here, and it says that the filling contains real cheese. That doesn't mean it's all real cheese, but technically there might be a molecule or 2 of actual cheese in there. But this is an 8.8 ounce box of these little mini naturally flavored cheese sandwich crackers, and they taste just like Ritz. But if you don't like the cheese flavor, we also have mini naturally flavored peanut butter sandwich crackers. So it's the same thing. You just have this little tiny cracker and it's a sandwich, you see, and it has peanut butter in the middle. That is also 8.8 ounces. And I did pick up some macaroni and cheese here. This is like Velveeta shells and cheese, but this is Cheese Club shells and cheese, which is an Aldi brand. A 12-ounce box of shell pasta with a little pouch of cheese sauce that you mix in when you cook after you cook and drain your pasta, you add the cheese to it. It's ready in minutes and made with real cheese. And they give you stovetop instructions. You could do it in the microwave. Honestly, I think it's easier on a stovetop. And on the side, they even give you a recipe if you want to make nacho shells and cheese. It even tells you how to make that. So this is a great little thing here. And personally, these are the ones we eat. I think it's better than the brand name stuff. I think it's better. My kids and I, we all agree that it actually tastes better than like the real thing. And then finally, another wish item they had was this laundry detergent. And that's one thing a lot of people don't think to donate is stuff like laundry detergent. I'm also I have some like paper towels and toilet paper that I have like extra stash, and I'm going to take that with me as well. But I didn't buy it today though. But I picked up this container of laundry detergent because that's one thing that, people do need, and people don't think to donate stuff like this, but this is the kind I use. So I got a container of this because I know it's good. Tandle. It's like Gain. It doesn't smell like Gain, but it's a great laundry detergent. You can get 16 loads out of this 100-ounce bottle of laundry detergent. And yeah, that's the kind I use. So that's the kind I got because I know it's good. So I wanted to make sure to get that as well. So we got all of that in addition to some stuff that I needed. Like I mentioned, I got some chicken, I got some milk, flour tortillas. Oh, and my cereal. I got some bran flakes as well. All of that together, $165.40. I think that is spectacular. And they don't pay me to say this, but if you have an Aldi in your area and you have not tried it, give it a shot. I'm serious. You might save a lot of money on your groceries. I know I do. I shop there every week. I love Aldi personally, and they don't pay me to say anything. I just really love shopping there. It saves us a lot of money. So I am a fan for life. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed getting to see all of these great things today. And I'm going to get everything packed up and take it to the food pantry. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you again soon.